Mayet. Symbols: ostrich, feather, scales. Mayet was the goddess of the physical and moral law of Egypt, of order and truth. She is said to be the wife of Thoth and 8 children with him. The most important of her children was Amon. These 8 were the chief gods of Hermopolis, and according to the priests there, they created the earth and all that is in it. Mayet is depicted in the form of a woman seated or standing. She holds the sceptre in one hand and the ankh in the other. A symbol of Mayet was the ostrich feathers, and she is always shown wearing it in her hair. In some pictures, she has a pair of wings attached to her arms. Occasionally, she is shown a woman with an ostrich feather for a head. Another symbol of Mayet is the Primeval Mound, upon which the Creator God stood at the beginning of time. It was when the world was created and chaos was eliminated that the principles of Mayet were set in place. The Egyptians believed that if the pharaoh ever failed to live by and maintain Mayet, that chaos would return to Egypt and the world would all be destroyed. Thus, the pharaohs of Egypt saw it as their cosmic role to uphold the principles of Mayet, and it was due to Mayet that the pharaohs had the authority to rule the land. Amenhotep stated that Mayet was placed upon his breast by Amon himself. Akhenaten, the heretic king who was accused of deviating from her laws by his successors, repeatedly emphasized his adherence to Mayet on many of his monuments. When the dead were judged, it was the feather of Mayet that their hearts were weighed against. If hearts of the deceased are lightest feather, they were granted eternal life in the duat. The near weightlessness of their hearts indicated that their souls were not burdened with sin and evil. If their hearts did not measure up, the soul of the deceased was consumed by Amot. This judgment occurred in the Hall of the Two Truths, Mayet. The last role of Mayet was to help guide the sun god Ra as he made his journey across the skies. It was she that determined the course that his boat took across the sky each day. It was sometimes said that she actually traveled in his boat with him, guiding its direction.